Hey, welcome back, everybody. Rest in peace, Orenthal James System. A popular request to everybody now that he's crossed over the other side. I'm joined with psychic medium Liz Cross, and I was wondering if Liz Cross could bring over the energy of Orenthal James Simpson so we can finally get to the bottom of the truth now that he's gone.
Okay, no pressure.
This gripped the world in the 90s. Everyone that's available in the 90s remembers the long, slow Bronco chase and the rush to judgment and the Johnny Cochran glove scenario. So, Liz, can we bring over O.J. Simpson and put him in the hot seat?
I've got him here.
What does he prefer to be called? Orenthal? Juice? The Juice?
Is it OJ? He likes OJ.
Okay, OJ, why didn't you get treatment for your prostate cancer? That's pretty easily fixed. Did you not know you had it or what?
He wanted to die.
Oh, why?
What? He was done. He was tired. I feel like I don't care what the media says, right? But I feel like he was running out of money. I feel
he completely ran out of money, certainly.
Oh, did he? He's telling me, like, I have no money. How was I ever going to bounce back from this, recover? He'd been wanting to check out for a long time. He did a lot of bad things in his life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's an understatement. So OJ, what was it like growing up in San Francisco?
It was terrible. He was always the underdog. It was hard to be Black in San Francisco at that time. He had a major learning disability. Okay. A major processing problem, a major learning disability, and trying to wing it was very difficult.
So I was going to ask what the challenges were in high school and in sports, and that was probably a major problem, the learning disability.
He was passed through because he was so athletic. But yeah, he couldn't read very well. He had a lot of troubles academically.
And did he suffer from a brain injury in football?
Yes, but that came much later in life.
So I have a theory about the O.J. Simpson case that I'll throw out to you. Came to me from a friend of mine, and he happened to be dating a girl who was the daughter of one of the lawyers on the O.J. Simpson case, and told me that O.J. Simpson admitted that it was a mob hit on his wife. And I would like to ask OJ if he really did murder Nicole Brown Simpson.
Was it a mob hit? No, although he was deeply entangled with the mafia.
Did you say no?
It was not a mob hit. No, he did it.
OJ did it himself.
He did.
Why did he kill Ron Goldman?
Why did you kill Ron Goldman? Because he saw it happen.
Did he think that they were having an affair?
He knew that they were having an affair.
So the Juice murdered his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson.
Yes. She also had a lot of information on him, right? She was threatening to expose him. I feel like this man is extremely narcissistic, although he's standing here in spirit. You did not cross this man, and you certainly never exposed his secrets. He had a major secret life that nobody knew about.
What were the secrets? Let's expose them now.
He swung both ways. Okay, that was huge. And she was threatening to expose him for all of it. He would make her sleep with other men. He would make her participate in orgies and all kinds of things. And she didn't want to, but she was terrified of him. And she finally got away from him, and she was threatening to expose him. So there was something to do with like the divorce proceedings or something. And she said, I will tell everyone what you are. She had some evidence against him, and that's why he killed her ultimately.
What did he do with the knife?
What did you do with the knife? He wrapped it up, and where did you put it? He put it down a drain far away.
And you decided that was a good idea. I guess it wasn't found. So,
It was the what he could do with what he had.
had he ever been committed any other murders or just these two?
Have you ever? He was in on a couple more as well. Yeah, when he was younger. That was not the first time he killed.
Who else was he responsible for killing?
Some sort of drug dealers. This was going way back when he was younger. So he was not a clean person. He had a lot of dodgy dealings going on in the background. He had things with gamblers, he had things with drug dealers, stealing money, money laundering, all kinds of stuff. He had a large criminal element within his personality.
So, did he and Nicole have past lives together that were intertwined? And was this some sort of karmic debt that they had to fulfill?
Yes, they've had many past lives together. She's killed him in some past lives. It was just her turn in this lifetime. Ron Goldman as well. He is always with Nicole. He's always the one that tries to protect her. He also killed OJ. See, I find this frequently. Okay. When you have someone that murders another person in this lifetime, when you look back, a lot of times, not always, right? Not always, but a lot of times, it's a tit for tat situation.
And so Ron Goldman was responsible for murdering one or the other of them in a past lifetime. How does that untwine and untangle? And what were those lives like?
Um, Sorry, repeat that question.
Did Ron Goldman murder OJ in a past life? And that's why that had to unfold this way?
He helped murder OJ in a past life. He and Nicole. Nicole ultimately did it, but he sort of coaxed her into it, told her how to.
Can you tell us about that lifetime, when it was, what the circumstances were?
Um, yes, I feel like it's back in, like, this is going way back, right? And this is something to do with, I can see like stone floors and iron bars. I feel like this is like an early jail scenario. And I'm wondering like why they're all standing in this jail scenario. And I'm asking, and they're saying, oh, we've all been arrested. And I'm like, arrested for what? Thieving. So there was some sort of accusation at the time. Now, bearing in mind, this is going back so long ago, we didn't have the evidence gathering tools that we have now, to see if people actually were thieving. But they were accused, and they wanted to show that OJ in that lifetime was the culprit. And also, he was a rapist in that lifetime. He had sexually assaulted Nicole on many occasions. I feel like that's something that happens in many lifetimes, I'm getting. And so they plotted to kill him and to pin the thieving on him, and that he was, he kind of made her do it. And I'm saying, but did he actually do the stealing in that lifetime? No. He did not do the stealing in that lifetime. Nicole actually did it, but she did it for her own survival. And and in order to prove a point, she killed OJ. But that Ron Goldman had talked her into it.
How was the reception on the other side when OJ died? Who was there to greet him? And did Nicole see him? Or is she like, you're dead to me?
How was the reception on the other side? She's already back down. So she wasn't there.
She's been reincarnated again.
She's down here again. Yes, she's been down here for a while, actually. I'm like, why? She just, she wanted to get away from him. So, but why do you two keep making contracts like this? They actually don't like each other very much in the spirit world, but the contracts are necessary. So, souls go with what works, right? Even if the contracts are with people you don't like. And that's what I'm getting here. But she wanted to come down and have a very different experience without him in this particular lifetime. She will be leaving early again. She will be murdered by somebody else.
What's the value in being murdered in a lifetime if that's your soul life plan?
What's the value of being murdered in a lifetime? It's about how you make others feel and how your death makes others feel. I feel like she's in California again.
Did OJ have remorse for these killings, or did he put it out of his mind and convince himself that he didn't do it?
No, he had no remorse. Did you
Is
just convince yourself that you didn't do it? No, he knew that he did it. So how did you just go about? I mean, he just has zero empathy. Like I'm getting he's very narcissistic in this lifetime, right? Extremely so. Now he was sexually abused when he was a young child by a man. And this is what created this narcissistic personality disorder. He was very sexually abusive to different people. He quite liked that element of danger. And again, very promiscuous, very, anything kind of goes with him.
has Ron Goldman reincarnated since crossing over?
No, Ron Goldman is still up there.
And was he there to see the Juice come over and strangle him, or
No, that he shook his hand.
that's curious.
It is, isn't it? Why did you shake OJ's hand? Because yeah, good job. We did the job we were supposed to do, and now it's on to the next one. See, people, I tell you, I find this more and more. Like it's just this is the character, this is the role we're playing. It's not what we hold on to emotionally here on the earth plane. A lot of it is irrelevant when we get to the spirit world. I see that very clearly.
Crossing over into the spirit world, does OJ have any sense of empathy now, or is he still a narcissist? And does that carry over?
Ooh, or do you have any empathy now? He has very little empathy. And will you be a narcissist? He's always a narcissist in his lifetime. So, because he's always an abuser.
Can we trace the origin of that narcissistic personality disorder and see what lifetime it came about?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, so I'm looking at a lifetime where he was a bird and Nicole and he are in the same scene. I can see it, and he pecks her eyes out. Why did you do that? Because he would grow up with such an element of cruelty. So, I mean, this is something they have done to one another for thousands and thousands of lifetimes.
How many lifetimes has OJ had as a human being?
As a human being? It's kind of low. It's not high. It's probably between 150 and 200. That's not a lot.
Huh. Very curious. So I didn't know you could contract narcissistic personality disorder as a bird.
No, I know that's a new one on me as well. Can you contract narcissist? Yeah, of course you can. You can contract basically whatever you want within the realms of the body that you're living in.
Was he surprised that he was acquitted?
No.
Well, OJ, good luck up there. I hope you can heal.
No, he's not going to. Um, I think that this is a role that he likes to play. I wouldn't say that his soul is corrupt or anything like that. I just feel like this is what he goes with. This is what works for him, right? So he's playing that role, and he's quite happy playing that role.
What's the juice going to do now that he's loose on the other side?
He's going to put his feet up and relax.
He doesn't have any feet.
Right. Well, you know what I mean. But you don't have any feet. Well, he's laughing at you, by the way, Mr. Reality. He thinks that's funny. No, this is about recharging his batteries. He's hanging around. I feel like this may be his mother. There's definitely a female that he's quite close to. Um, his father, I don't feel he is very close to. I don't think he wants to really be that associated with that person. I feel like the father role has different soul, like it's a different soul family or soul group coming in. This is, yeah, I'll play your father in this lifetime.
Maybe
Um,
next time don't come back as a murderer.
he will.
All right. Stay away from the juice in your next life, folks. Don't be murdered.
Right. Yeah. Well, who will you murder? Will you kill? So it's going to be another tit for tat situation. So who's going to kill whom out of the three of you? So Ron is going to kill Nicole in the next lifetime, and he's going to kill Ron.
Man, it's a
I know.
sordid life
I
you
know.
lead up there.
Whew, not for me. I quite like the one I've designed in this lifetime now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm breaking all my soul contacts right now.
All right. Don't forget, Mr. Reality has a tip jar down below. Come join us on the Patreon. We have a lot of fun there. There's a lot of content that you don't see on the public YouTube. All right. We'll stop this one here. Thank you.
Bye.